Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakak. Double honors to the elder apostles, the bishops, and the elders of GMS who rule as well. Peace and salutations to the elect. My name is Aina. The title of the video is "Oh, but you will die," right? And this is going to the MOTB, right? That Esau even is pushing on planet Earth. Here's a video.
This whole philosophy to Eve. Okay, Genesis 3 and 4, and in front of us shall be as gods. Really don't know. French. That's how. See, it's going to be presented to you as an upgrade. And remember with the serpent in the garden.
Right, he said it's going to be presented to you as an upgrade. And like once again, it's going to the MOTB. Oh, and of course, subscribe, be edified. Remnant say 144, right? Shalom to you, bro. That was over here. All right.
How he presented.
So he's talking about MOTB. I'm gonna play the video, and it's gonna be presented to you as an upgrade, right? But the title of the video is "Oh, but you will die," because ultimately it's not an upgrade; it's a downgrade, and it's gonna end up killing you. Reference to the MOTB. Okay.
This whole philosophy to Eve. Okay. Genesis 3 and 4, and the serpent said unto the woman, ye shall not surely die, for God know that in the day that ye eat thereof, which this was a philosophy. Okay, it wasn't no apple. Okay, then your eyes shall be open, and ye shall be as gods. See that he's promising her an upgrade to, all right, to attain godhood. You can become a goddess by taking on this philosophy, and ultimately, this is how they're presenting it. Okay, they're presenting it like, look, when you're not going to be able to keep up in the world to come. Okay, in order to keep up, or in the world to come, since everything's going to be so, upgraded. If you want to learn a language, all right, you're going to have to, get the chip. And that sounds enticing to people who are worldly because they're all on the panel. Nobody said no. So they're being told to talk about this because this is what's coming. You think that by just some chance, these random group pack of nigglets decided that they were going to talk about the chip? No, they're being told to talk about this. And the people that are watching, they're saying, well, I don't know, man. Some people are saying, hell no, but let the threat of starvation come to you. Let the threat of you not being able to buy and sell come. You're going to take it. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I first heard about him like, hell no. But then with all the movies I watch and shit, everything that they're clearly putting in front of us because they know we just don't think it's a movie. Nah. Like, I really don't know. Yeah, they got the glasses now, they got the prompters in them. People, you can be debating with somebody and they telling you
the Norley thing is so interesting because it's like, for people that don't know, that's Elon Musk's company, and they already have paraplegics that can move now, and people moving chess pieces with their brain. So my thing is like, even for languages, right? Like, imagine if you can download every single language in your brain. So you go to France and now you speak fluent French. That's helpful. Or you go to Mexico and now you speak fluent Spanish, right? Like,
so check this video out. Okay, this is where we are. And again, we know that the devil that runs this beast system will be marked by his miracles. Revelation 13 and 14, and he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by means of those miracles, which he had power to do in the sight of his beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had a womb by a sword and they live. And that's the ancient Western Roman Empire, which that's what's being established here. But it's now a technological Rome, you see, and via, their witchcraft and their enchantments, you're being led, okay, into this new way of life where ultimately you're going to have to be recreated in his image. But he's going to deceive many. Let's look up this word, deceiveth. All right, planao, to cause to stray, to lead astray.
Right. So, subscribe, be edified, check the video out, watch it. And so I was listening to this and it made me think of that movie, Lucy, right? Because that's why I titled this, "Oh, but it will kill you," or you will die.
Yes.
Professor Norman, my name is Lucy. I just read all your research on the human brain. We need to meet.
All of my research? Wow, I'm very flattered, young lady, but I find that hard to believe. I must have written no less than
6,734 pages. I can recite that to you all by heart if you wish.
Are you one of Emily's friends? It sounds like one of her silly jokes. Is she there with you?
No, I'm on my own.
Who are you?
I just told you.
You know, and if you had the MOTB, you've been connected with technology and doing things like what she just did, you know, isn't so out of the, you know, I can't think of the words, but it's not something that can't happen, basically. People have glasses now where you can see things in front of you while you're walking, like whole computer screens, or even listen to music or talk to people, right?
Lucy, right? Yes. Sorry.
I read your theory on the use of the brain's capacity. It's a little rudimentary, but you're on the right track.
Thank you.
Professor, my cells are reproducing at a phenomenal speed, several million per second. I'm having trouble precisely evaluating the time of my death, but I doubt it'll last more than 24 hours.
What are you talking about?
What I'm saying is that your theory is not a theory. I absorbed a large quantity of synthetic CPH4 that will allow me to use 100% of my cerebral capacity. Right now I'm at 28%. And what you wrote is true. Once the brain reaches 20%, it opens up and expands the rest. There are no more obstacles. They fall away like dominoes. I'm colonizing my own brain.
You know, and through the spirit, you know, I haven't even checked this movie out. I just always seen a scene like this where she could access her brain. And pretty much that's what they're trying to offer with this MOTB, right? And it's going to kill you. You know, you're going to be able to do things similar to what she's doing in this movie. And ultimately, it's going to be a cancer to you.
Well, I don't know what to say. It's true. I've been working on this theory for over 20 years, but it's only ever been hypotheses and research ideas. I never thought anyone would. You can control your own metabolism?
Yes. And I can start to control other people's bodies. Also, I can control magnetic and electric waves. Not all of them, just the most basic. Television. Telephone. Radio.
It's amazing.
I don't feel pain.
Right. So this is the upgrade that Esau wants to give you, and the type of upgrade that he have, you know, MOTB, that he's going to push on the world, you know, and able to control things like this. And ultimately, you know, you will die. This is Revelation 16:1. It says, "And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of Yahweh upon the earth. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image." Right. And this noisome and grievous sore, right, goes into a canker, right, which is a cancer. A cancer kills. Right. So ultimately you will die. Right. It's not something that's good for your body. Yeah. Listen. Play it a little bit.
Strong's G 2556. Kakas. Kakas.
Kakas, right, says evil things, harm of a bad nature, not such as it ought to be, right? Wicked, troublesome, injurious, destructive, baneful. So that's what is prophesied to happen once you take Esau's help. Grievous. Let's do soon.
Strong's G 1668. Helkas. Helkas.
Helkas, a wound producing a discharge pus, a sore, Euclid, right, goes into the cancer, all right? So that's what's prophesied, again, to happen to you if you take this. It's grievous.
Strong's G 4190. Paneras. Paneras.
Right, nas, right, annoyance, hardships, bad nation or condition, and in a physical sense, disease or blind. Okay, so that's that wicked canker, you know, that you'll receive, which is a cancer if you take the MOTB, which the elder brother went in Revelations 13, around verse 16, right, which is the MOTB, right, which is the RFID chip that you see them pushing out on the road now. So, you know, it was on my spirit just to bring that part out right there. Shalom to those elect, which consists of men, women, and children. Shalom.